Man in motion, it's Diggs. Here's Allen to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So just a... Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll run with Robinson. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. They'll go again with Robinson. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Panthers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Flacco to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
Alert!
They'll motion over Metcalf.
Half 10. Alert!
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
All 52. Half 85, half 85. We'll go. Hey, home. What's that?
Here's Allen. He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Alert! Look out!
On play action, Allen. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Man in motion, it's Diggs.
Middle. Alert! What's that?
Now Allen facing 3rd and long.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Panthers offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. He'll get that to Zacchaeus. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Flacco to throw. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Here's Walker. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. The last 2 runs go nowhere and sets up 3rd and very long. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag there on the play. I think that's going to be holding on the offense. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he is on to punt for Carolina. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Half 85, half 85. 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Middle, 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 middle. That's it.
Here's Allen to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Here's 2nd and 6.
Off 52. Alert, alert, alert. Monday. What's that?
Now Allen. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Tight. What's that?
Allen to throw. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
Half 85, half 85.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
56, 56. Off 52. Out. Go.
Now it's Allen. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
14-yard line.
Regular. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, Broncos. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing, Flacco. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Here's Flacco. That one complete to Johnston. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Flacco. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Now it is 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Shut up.
Flacco. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Olamide Zaccheaus. Touchdown, Panthers. Extra point by Little is good. Panthers are on the board. It's now 14-7. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we go ahead. Both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. To throw is Flacco. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A shotgun run now with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Panthers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down.
Half. Gun. Half 10. Look out.
From the gun, it's Allen. Metcalf left side. He's got it. He's to the 15. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's Flacco to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. He'll drop to throw. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now give to Zeke out of the gun. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Walker. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play.
Offside.
Knifing in,
Defense.
dropping him for the loss. The run up the middle, it's Walker. He is met and dropped. Good defense, loss of a couple on that play. That is Ferguson in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He puts it up, and it's caught. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Panthers.
Cam Little on for the extra point.
Extra point by Little is good. Panthers will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown in time for the kickoff. Here's Boston Scott to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Allen gonna fire this one out to Diggs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
At the 29-yard line.
Alert!
Out of the gun, here's Allen. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Broncos first down. First and 10.
Half 85, half 85. Hey, home. What's that?
Now Allen on first down. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he will get into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, Denver. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Flacco to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That's into the hands of Flowers. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. To throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. They run with Walker. And a short pickup, too. About the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd and 9. Johnston motioning over. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
Half. Stop. Alert! Look out!
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw.
First and 10.
Half in. Middle. What's that? 5 wide. What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Half.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
Middle. Off 52. It's out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Alert!
They'll motion over Metcalf.
Monday. Hey, tight. Look out.
Throwing again, it's Allen. Off he goes. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
What's that?
They'll motion over Metcalf.
What's that?
They'll run with Robinson. Oh, he pumps up the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it, thanks to some quick thinking and good hustle from one of his own guys.
On the ground, it's Robinson. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Broncos. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Throwing, Flacco. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, a ball thrown deep for Johnston. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Flacco. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
'56. Out. Alert. What's that?
On 1st down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's 2nd down. They'll motion over Metcalf.
Regular. Gun. What's that?
On 2nd down, here is Allen. He'll tuck it and take off. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
That's good. We're on Denver Broncos. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
What's that? Look out!
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Denver. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Flacco. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. Now a 3rd and 2. To throw is Flacco. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, you're side.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. They'll motion over Flowers. Here's Flacco to throw. That one complete to Johnston. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Here's Flacco. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully,
into space. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Extra point by Little is good. And the Panthers are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further.
That's it.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen.
The 1st down pass. It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 44-yard line.
That's it.
Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains, so 3rd down is not so daunting.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass. is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this, but they're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Here we go. One final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners, as we say so long from Denver.